A very good morning to all of you. I hope you all are fine. As you all know that we have started the string chapter. In yesterday class we study about the string and about their how to traverse a string, about their operators. Okay, basic operator we already did. In basic, as you all know, in basic operator you have two types of operator. One is concatenate to concatenate, and one is for repetition. Now today we will see membership operator. What is membership operator? In membership operator there are two operators. First one is in and second one is not in. In means it will return true if a character or a substring exists in the given string. Suppose I write down the word computer, okay, and if I say that O is in computer, it will return true, and if O is not present in computer, then it will return false. Same for not in. Okay, if I say in computer, yeah, A not in computer, then it will return true, because in computer spelling A is not presenting, so it will return true. Fine. So that means if you are entering some string and you have to find in that string that this thing is present or not, then you have to use membership operator. I hope it's clear. Now, yeah, we will see in ideally also how to do in ideally. Okay. So there are in membership operator you have to focus only two things, in and not in, and this operator is used for a string. Now let's wait. I will open the ideally. Yeah. Let's see the example. Yeah. Now I will write comp. Okay, each string, so we will write it into a quotes in. Now, which string we have to see? Computer. Computer. Fine. Now, it said true because com is in a computer. That's why it's saying true. Now, if I write down here class in computer, it will say false. Okay, because class is not presenting in computer. Now we will see for not an operator also. If I write class not in computer, it say true. Now same thing I will write down without a space in not in. Fine. See here, if I am not providing space, it will throw you an error. So always whenever you are doing, always remember that use the keywords perfectly. If you not use the keywords, then it will throw an error and you will say, ma'am, I have used not in, but it's showing error. Fine. So always remember that Python is case sensitive. If you declare some variable in a small letter, always use in the whole program as a small letter. Don't use it as a capital, because it will throw an error. Here you will see syntax error. Fine. So those keyword, if some keywords is defined in some manner, you have to use these keyword in such a manner only. Fine. So today we will see the membership operator, and yesterday we see the your which operator, basic operator. I will just write down here one more time so that your revision get computer. Okay. UTR. Fine. Now this plus, you will see the plus sign. This will concatenate your string. Concatenate means join. Fine. Now the second one is your string is computer into asterisk 5. It will print 5 times computer. So these both are your basic operator, and these are your which operator? Membership operator. Now let's see the next thing, comparison operator. Yeah, as the name suggests, that if you want to compare two things, then two or more things, then you can use comparison operator. Basically this operator is used for comparing two strings, two or more than, character by character, according to their sky value. Okay, now let's see. If I write down here, is ABC fine greater than ABC, it will say false because both the strings are equal. But see one more time, AB capital C is here, is greater than ABC. Again it's saying false. Fine, because the value of small ABC is greater. Now here I will change the thing. ABC would be greater than, yeah, it will greater, okay, wait a minute, just I have to reverse an order. Capital ABC and small ABC. Now again it's saying false because capital sky value of capital A is started with 65 and small a is started with 97. So always it comes like this. Fine. Now let's see the next thing. If I write down that the I will reverse the thing. Here I will change the sign and enter. It will say true because the value of capital ABC is smaller than the small ABC. Fine. Now so this is one comparison operator, and you can use other operators also. I when I tell you about the operators in my operator video, I told you about all the comparison operators. So if you forget about those, then you have to see it again. Now it will return because both the ABC are equal. Now what happen if you use single equals to sign? It's not copy. How would it possible? Yeah. See here, because if you are comparing two things, always for equals to sign, always put double equals to, because double equals to will act as equals to, and single equals to is used for assigning any value to a variable. If I write down like x is equals to 23, then it's correct. Fine. Now it will print the value of x simply here. So 1 equals to is used for assigning, and double equals to is used as a comparison operator. So your homework is this: you have to use all the comparison operators and do the program and see, so that your revision will be get ready. and you will come to know about all the comparison operator. Now second is finding the ordinal or Unicode value of a character. Okay, if I ask what is ordinal and Unicode value, can someone tell me? Now let's see what is ordinal value. Ordinal value is similar like a Unicode value. The value assigned to a integer value assigned to any character or a string. Fine. Actually, ordinal is used for your for character. It will give you an integer value of that, and char is used for a corresponding character. Okay, you provide an integer value and it will give you the character value of that. Fine. Now let's see the example. If I write down ORD and in ORD I write down B. Okay, now it will give you that the value is 98. Similarly, if you write down ORD and you will write here boy, so it will give you, and because this value is used for character, not for a string. Fine. So odd, you will see here the error also. In here error it says that odd expected a character but a string of length 3 found. That's why it's throw an error. Fine. So I want to show you the difference, that it will only gives you the character value, not the value of a string. If you write down Z here, okay, then it will gives you that the value is 120. Now char we will use for CHR. Okay, wait a minute. uh, yeah, let's see char, and you write down here any value like this, then it will give you the value. You will see here some symbol is used over here. Okay, if I write down char in bracket like 89, then it give you any alphabet. Yeah, y, the value of y is 89. So like this you can see the sky value of character also, and the any character you will provide and they will give you the sky value. From sky to character, character to sky, both thing you can do with the ordinal and ordinal or Unicode value. Fine. So ordinal is for character and CHR is for value. Now let's see one program I am giving you. Write a program to display a sky code of character and vice versa. So see the program here. You will take any variable, that is value equals to true. Find var is equals to true. It's saying now while var jab tak, wait a minute, yeah, till the time your choice, fine, till the time your choice is assigned to the input, you will take the input from the user, press 1 to find the ordinal value and press 2 to find the character value. This loop will go on. If your choice is 1, then it will say enter a character, and if your choice is 2, it will say enter a integer. Fine. Now else if you did this thing, print you entered wrong choice. So you will see that do you want to continue? If yes, then any character you will enter either y in small or a capital letter, it will say you true, else it will say false. Fine, this is the whole program. Now let's see that we will write down in ideally, and then we will see. Okay, wait a minute. Wait. Yeah, I will copy from here. Okay. Now copy, and I will make new file, that is new file, and control V, I paste it here till here. Now I will write down this also, then again. Now first of all we will see where, okay, this thing is your inside a while loop, so you have to take care of indentation. Fine. Now this is inside if. Fine. So this will go one more, else if in the if, then value, then print, else. Okay, else it will go one more time inside, then okay. Yeah, because else will come in place of if. Yeah, then these both statement. So I'm again and again repeating, be aware about the your indentation. Fine. Yeah. Now control S. Let's see. Still might be we will get some error. Sky. Okay, sky. Keep a name of sky, and now I will try by running. Yeah, Aleph. Aleph is a, because okay, indentation error will show. Okay, one more time here. Now print, fine, print is here. It will go to next statement. Control S F5. Now it's saying press 1 to find ordinal and press 2 for character value. If you press 1 here and then press enter, enter any character, you will enter M. Now it gives the value of the small m is 109. For press 2 again, if you want to continue, you can press 2. Now for press 2 you have to give character, so any integer value, like I will give 23. Now it will give you in 23 the this square bracket, close square bracket value in is 23. So from this program you can do the both things. You can give character and you will get the sky value of that, or you can give a sky value and you will get the character linked of that. So this is very good program. All of you must try this program at your end. Fine. Now if you exit, if you say capital Y or a small y, what it will do? Now let's see. I put here, where is the ideal? Yeah, I put here capital Y. Okay, it will now say existence because invalid character. First of all you have to press enter 1 or 2, otherwise it will gives you an error, because the programmer is asking that either enter 1 or a 2. Fine. So this is the program, how to convert, how to get ordinal and a Unicode value. Try it at your home. Fine. If you face any problem, you can ask me anytime. Till the time, have a good day. We will meet next time in the next class.